Alright. Sorry. I've been living in this hat, like, the past, 2 weeks. Washing it, obviously, not wearing it without washing it, because that would be disgusting. But I have my Eagles jersey on now, because the Eagles are playing. Go Birds! Go Birds, dickhead. So, I don't watch sports, but my brother let me borrow his jersey, so I wear it for, sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera. I wear it for, what's the word? Social closeness. Psychology term I'll use. So, I just want to discuss a couple thoughts on here to have for, the new year. My first video of the new year. And kind of just, figure out life right now. No, I'm not going to do that. That would take forever. But this new year, I basically want to, start off by just continuing things that I've done in 2025 that also listen to Ethel Kane in the background. I'm all over the place when I make these videos. I'm here and there. I gotta focus a little bit. So I was saying, in 2025 I started giving less of a fuck, and not becoming the victim, self-victimization, because that's the downfall of a lot of people. I guess it works for some people, but for me it doesn't. And I don't mean that passive aggressive. I just mean I can see how it's beneficial in some scenarios, but it's not for me. Because I have enough going against me. I don't need to victimize myself on top of that. But another, I'm getting glare off these fucking glasses. I have my red glasses, but here I go again. Alright. So, this is going to be a serious video, I promise, but right now it's not. Okay. So, in 2025, I learned that, the more of a fuck you give to people, the less seriously you're taken. And especially in the fashion world. If you're constantly worrying about people are going to be, offended, and, I learned this one quote from my favorite comedian, Ricky Gervais, that, just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Just because someone's offended by what I'm wearing doesn't mean they're in the right side of it. I always tell people you gotta turn your sensitivity monitors down a little bit. Because I always research the history of something before I wear it. And it's not I'm blindly wearing, symbols and statements of political views on my clothing without knowing what they are. That would be stupid of me. But people like to assume that I do. So, especially people that go to my college or, on Instagram and stuff like that. It's funny. I definitely ostracize myself for a little bit by what I wear. But that's just something I've learned with. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I don't want to be everyone's cup of tea. If I made my platforms for everybody and, family friendly, then I would have no platform. My whole platform is be you and be individualistic and be unique. And not harp on the reasons that people constantly want to tear you down for being different, absurd, loud. And it's that one TikTok that everybody reshares. Men hate loud women. I'm a man, but a lot of men I've tried dating, they don't like loud men. So and then somebody yelling in the background. I feel there's always gonna be I'm pretty loud when I'm in public too. I'm not obnoxious, but just my personality, what I'm wearing, and how I express myself. I'm definitely louder. I'm more extroverted than introverted, which is funny because when I had anorexia for many years, 8 or 9 years, I don't remember. I think it was 8 years. Yeah, because I recovered in 2019, yeah. Okay. So, I was very introverted, painfully introverted. I was so socially anxious and disgusted by myself and, hated everything about myself that I just wish I could disappear and fade into the wall, for Christ's sake. I wish I feel I was nobody, and I wish I was nobody at that time, which is, a weird thing to say, but maybe people relate to that. But now I want to be somebody, and I want to be somebody different. So, I feel if you're too focused on what other people care about you, then you're not going to evolve emotionally. It's that circle of growth. There's the self-victimization and the loneliness here, and then you grow outside into the circle of healing and growth. When you're stuck in this trapment that you're not growing, you're just stuck in a circle. And this year, with everything that I went through, trauma, and this year, 2025, not this year, 2026. That would be pretty shitty if I went through a lot of trauma in 10 days, but I know that happens. Not to me, luckily. Yeah. Just saying. But I feel with everything I've been through, if I wanted to push myself down in it, I could have and let it succumb to me. I mean, I did fall for some stupid shit, like with talking to men and like letting them take advantage of me. But that was bound to happen because I was also manic for 2.5 months, from right after my ex dumped me in early September, late August, all the way to like December-ish, end of November. I was like up, and I'd so much rather be depressed than manic. I feel like everybody disagrees with me on that, but depression, you can't really harm your inner psyche that much. You're kind of just in like a locked space. Manic, you become like somebody else that you don't even know or recognize. And I feel like with my mania, it was explosive. I mean, a lot of people who know me from Instagram, they follow me, like, not much has changed because I kind of can tone it down when I get on like social media. But in real life, it was definitely, I have a tremor condition, I have a neurological disability, and that was like triggered even more when I was manic. So I was like, this is my hands like normally. This is why I can't make clothes and why I can't do certain things, because of my tremors. Like, they're actually not that bad today, but like before, I can't even replicate it because I don't want to like fake a symptom. But they were, well, not faking it, it would just be like intensifying it. I don't believe in that for show. I feel like if you had me at that time, you saw it. If you didn't, you don't know. I don't need to delve into like fake scenarios and simulate it. I don't believe in simulations like that. They're not helpful to me. Because I don't want people to feel bad for me. Like, that's my big thing, is I don't want pity at all, because that makes me very uncomfortable. When somebody pities me, it's like, ooh, like, I want to throw up. Figuratively and literally. There's no worse feeling to me, other than like being deceitful, or just being stupid, and like caught in like an embarrassing act, other than like, what was I trying to say? Oh, somebody pitying me. Because I feel like it's kind of like a degradation, and self-degradation is different than like regular degradation. Because self-degradation, you put yourself there. And I love doing that. Not in like a weird way, but in just a comfort way. Like when I'm feeling very anxious, I will self-degrade myself. It's like stupidly. I'll just say stupid stuff about myself, call myself names and everything. But it's not in an unhealthy way. It's just my way of coping. So, and I feel like with last year, I kind of learned that a lot of people don't want to see the true me. And that's okay. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying that if you don't want to be around the true me, then just don't be around me when I'm, or that person. You know? That sounds really stupid. But I'm also playing with the hanger right now. But, I mean, like, if you don't want to be around me when I'm myself, then I don't want you around me when I'm not being myself. Which I can sometimes not be myself in social settings when I'm really anxious and nervous, but I'm better now than faking a persona. Because I don't think that's helpful. But I see why it's beneficial why people do it. They have like a different persona. But I don't believe in that for myself. Whenever I say I don't believe in something, I just mean it for myself. I don't mean it like for everybody. I just mean like, it doesn't fit my needs. Like self-victimization, that doesn't fit my needs. It may fit somebody else's needs. I don't care what you do with your life as long as it doesn't hurt or bother me. But it just doesn't help me. Like if you want to victimize yourself and it helps you or your setting, then your feelings, I understand that. But it doesn't help me, so I don't use it. Oh, I know I'm missing. I was supposed to have my shirts and stuff here. I gotta hang up new shirts because I sold the one shirt, the 9/11 shirt. I have that for sale right now. But my elephant sweater, I don't know where I put that. I just wore that today. Who knows? I always misplace shit and I never can find it, and then I find it like 2 weeks later. But what was the last thing I wanted to say? Basically, no, I think that's probably all I wanted to say. Oh, thank you guys for being with me through all this. My close friends I've made, they're like family now, or just people who are acquaintances and like watch my content. I really appreciate your support, and not just like your likes and shit, 'cause not everybody likes my stuff, but you know what I mean. Just watching and viewing and consuming my content. I really appreciate that because it's like a hobby of mine. Besides school and psychology and Latin and Russian, I am a big social media person. I do see the detriments of it, but I think it's a good for my fashion. That was a good grammar sense. It's good for my fashion content and my music and stuff like that. And making friends, because I met many friends I've made on Instagram. I met them in person, and it's great. Because I'm a person that's like the same on text as when you meet me. Like a lot of people are like different, and I'm not shaming that because it's just like natural. But when I am texting somebody and I meet them, it's the same experience. Like I'm not being anything different. I used to be different because I used to be like very nice and very collected and like normal. I used to be normal. No, like, oh wait, no, I was gonna end the video. Sorry. All right, so that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably make another video soon, but this is just for fun. I'm on break from school and I go back to school in 2 fucking weeks. So